everybody, so I just want to take a couple minutes and go over what equipment that you need in order to do an effective Body Beast workout. So to start with, you have to have either a weight bench or something else like a stability ball that you're able to sit on, or some of the moves are actually laying on the ball, laying on the bench. So you need to have one or the other. They say the ball is a modified approach. If you don't have the bench, if you have limited equipment, you'll hear him say frequently, I actually enjoy using the ball more than I enjoy the bench because it causes me to work my core more. So when you're laying on the ball, you have to engage your glutes, your abs, your quads, your hamstrings more than if you were sitting on a bench. So I really do like the ball approach. So as long as you have one or the other, the bench or the ball. In addition, obviously, this is a weight workout, so you are going to need to use some type of weight, some type of dumbbell you're going to need. And, of course, depending on where you're starting out, it's going to dictate how much weight you're going to use. Now, for me, I've actually been using, because of the way you move up in weights from set to set, I actually start out, in many of them, I start out with 5 pounds, go to 8 or 10 pounds, and then go to 15 pounds. So it just depends on where you are. For guys, you could be starting at 15, 20, 25, working your way up to 30, 35, 40. So just going to depend on where you're at physically to begin with. If you don't have weights, it's probably not as effective, but I know in P90X and X2, you see them using the resistance bands. They don't talk a lot about it in the Body Beast workout. What they do use the resistance bands for in Body Beast is for pull-ups. So if you don't have a pull-up bar, these still work. You can use the resistance bands for that. So that would work. That's probably, if you're limited space or you don't have somewhere that can hang up a pull-up bar, definitely invest in a pull-up or a resistance band for your pull-ups. And then the other piece of equipment, which is optional, as long as you have dumbbells, you don't necessarily have to have this. But they use the Easy Curl Bar. I don't know if you can see it here. So if you have an Easy Curl Bar, that's great. You can go ahead and use it. If you don't, 2 dumbbells work just fine. And you'll see in the video, one of the guys actually modifies all the moves. He uses a ball instead of a bench. He uses 2 dumbbells instead of the Easy Curl Bar. But either way, as long as you have your dumbbells, or you have, if you have the Easy Curl Bar, that works fine too. So that's pretty much it. Your bench, your ball, your dumbbells, resistance band or pull-up bar, Easy Curl Bar or dumbbells, and a good solid floor to work out on. You don't want to be working out on cement, so make sure that the flooring you have, whether you get a mat, and you do get down on the floor for a couple moves, especially the ab workout, obviously, and even some of the other workouts, he incorporates ab moves into it. Throughout it and at the end sometimes, so you are on the floor, so make sure that you can, whatever flooring you're on, you can go ahead and get down on the floor. And then probably one last thing, if you are using a stability bar, you still need to, and it can be modified if you don't, but you need to have something to step up on. Now in the workout they actually step up on the bench, but if you don't have that, maybe you have a step you can, your narrow staircase and can step up on that. Maybe you have a sturdy stool, but you need something that you can step up on. I do believe the one guy does modify and just does it straight on the floor, but for the leg workout, to get the maximum benefit, you will want something that is sturdy enough for you to step up on. And then one final one, which really isn't a requirement, but I've been using, especially after the leg workout, I love my rumble roller that you'll see here in the background, and after the leg workout, which I've been complaining about because I was sore for a week after the first one, and actually just a couple days after the second time I did it. I definitely needed to use it. It's probably been the toughest one so far out of all of them, and it's not made to be a cardio workout. That's not the intent of it, but it sure was a cardio. It sure gets your heart rate up, makes you sweat. That rumble roller is definitely a piece of equipment that I was glad to have. So I hope you found this helpful, and if you have any other questions or need additional information, feel free to let me know. Besides that, I hope you all have a great night, and I look forward to hearing from you.